Golden State Warriors guard Stephen Curry, now in his 16th season, remains one of the most influential players in the NBA. Leading his team in scoring once again, the 36-year-old has become synonymous with excellence, innovation, and longevity. However, as he continues to perform at an elite level, thoughts about retirement have started to creep into the conversation. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. In an interview with journalist Emily Chong on Bloomberg's The Circuit, Curry opened up about his career's future trajectory. While he has no immediate plans to step away from the game, he's begun to think about what the eventual end might look like and how he wants to approach it. "I'll know when the time is right to retire from the NBA," Curry said thoughtfully. "I don't want to be one of those players who sticks around too long, limping up and down the court, unable to keep up with the younger guys. But I'm not there yet. I still feel like I have plenty left to give." For a generation of basketball fans, Curry has been a defining figure. His impact on the NBA, particularly his ability to revolutionize the game with his three-point shooting, has cemented his legacy as one of the sport's most transformative players. But as more than a decade of dominance gives way to the reality of aging, Curry's focus has shifted toward understanding his physical limits and finding ways to stay at the top of his game. There are two ways to leave basketball. Either you're forced out because you can't keep up, or you make the decision on your own terms. "I hope to be in a position where I can listen to my body and decide what's best for me," Curry explained. "A big part of that is preparing during the off-season. You dedicate so much time to training for an 82-game season, and that's something you have to love to keep doing it year after year." Curry also highlighted the collaborative nature of basketball, which remains central to his passion for the game. While individual talent is crucial, he emphasized the importance of teamwork and creativity. Basketball isn't an individual sport. You need 5 players working together, each contributing something unique. That's what makes the game beautiful. As a point guard, you need creativity and vision to bring it all together. "That same creativity is something I carry with me off the court as well," he said. Despite being one of the oldest players on the Warriors roster, Curry has shown no signs of slowing down. His performances continue to set the standard for excellence in the league. In a recent game against the Dallas Mavericks, he recorded a double-double with 26 points and 10 assists, showcasing the kind of all-around performance that has defined his career. The game also marked a historic achievement for Curry and his teammate Klay Thompson, collectively known as the Splash Brothers, as they set a new NBA record for three-pointers in a single game. Though retirement is still an abstract concept, Curry has reached a significant personal milestone this season, matching the number of seasons played by his father, Del Curry. This achievement is something he cherishes deeply. "My goal when I started in the NBA was to play as long as my dad did, and I've accomplished that this season. It's something special that we share, and it's a reminder of how far I've come. Everything else I've achieved in my career feels like a bonus," Curry said. Looking ahead, Curry remains open to exploring new opportunities within basketball once his playing days are over. One of those ambitions is team ownership, either in the NBA or WNBA. "I don't know when I'll stop playing, but I've had conversations with people who've gone through this transition. I don't know exactly how it will feel, but I know I want to stay connected to basketball. If the chance comes to own a team, that's something I'd love to do. It's a way I can give back to the game that's given me so much," he shared. Curry's journey has been marked by unprecedented success, including 4 NBA championships, 2 MVP awards, and countless records that have redefined the sport. Yet, he remains humble about his accomplishments and grateful for the experiences basketball has brought into his life. "When I was 21, I never imagined I'd achieve what I have today. My goals back then were simple: play as long as my dad and make a name for myself in the league. To see how far I've come and how much I've exceeded my own expectations is something I'm incredibly proud of," he reflected. For now, Stephen Curry continues to focus on the present, leading the Warriors through another competitive season. His performances remind fans and teammates alike why he remains one of the most valuable players in the league. However, as the years go by, the thought of his eventual retirement adds an extra layer of appreciation for what he's accomplished and what he continues to bring to the game. Whether on the court or off, Curry's legacy is secure. His influence stretches beyond his three-point shooting and championship banners. He's a symbol of hard work, innovation, and a deep love for the game. As he moves closer to the end of his career, fans can be sure that Stephen Curry's impact on basketball will be felt long after he hangs up his jersey. The Golden State Warriors made a significant move with the acquisition of German guard Dennis Schroder, a decision that has already earned praise from the team's leaders. Superstar Stephen Curry and veteran Draymond Green both spoke highly of Schroder, emphasizing the potential impact his playing style and competitive spirit could bring to the team as they aim to overcome a challenging stretch this season. The Warriors, who began the year with strong performances, have recently struggled, dropping 8 of their last 10 games. With the team searching for answers to regain their rhythm and energy, Schroder's arrival presents a fresh opportunity. Shortly after the trade with the Brooklyn Nets was announced, Stephen Curry expressed his enthusiasm for playing alongside Schroder, a player he has long admired from afar. "I'm thrilled about the opportunity to play alongside someone I've competed against for so many years. Dennis is a true competitor. He's the kind of player who can create plays, lock down defensively, initiate the offense, and take control of the game when needed," Curry shared in an interview. "He's someone I can trust to share the backcourt with, and he can take on a lot of the responsibilities for ball handling and playmaking, especially when I'm on the bench. Having someone with that ability allows me to stay fresh and ready to make an impact when I return to the floor." Curry's praise for Schroder stems not only from his competitive fire but also his versatility. Schroder's ability to control the tempo, find teammates, and score efficiently will give the Warriors an additional weapon in their rotation. The German guard's style of play complements the Warriors' system, where ball movement, spacing, and unselfishness are key. While Curry focused on Schroder's ability to step up and contribute, veteran forward Draymond Green took a slightly different perspective. Rather than expecting Schroder to conform entirely to Golden State's established style of play, Green emphasized the importance of adapting to what Schroder brings to the table. "I don't think Dennis was brought here to fit into our system perfectly. We play a very specific style of basketball, and he hasn't necessarily played that way throughout his career," Green pointed out. "But that's not a bad thing, and I don't think the goal is to make him change everything about how he plays. We brought him in because we need the things he does well, things that have been missing from our team." Green continued, "Of course, there will be adjustments. He's a professional, and he understands that some parts of his game will need to adapt to what we do. But we also need to adapt to him. He's bringing something valuable that can help us, and we need to make the most of that. It's about meeting halfway, finding ways to incorporate his strengths while keeping the team's identity intact." Dennis Schroder's arrival comes at a critical point for the Warriors, who are looking to regain momentum in a highly competitive Western Conference. After starting the season strong, Golden State has encountered difficulties with injuries, inconsistent play, and a lack of offensive balance. The addition of Schroder is expected to address several of those issues, particularly when it comes to managing the game and alleviating pressure on Stephen Curry. Schroder has enjoyed an impressive season so far, putting up solid numbers with averages of 18.4 points, 3 rebounds, 6.6 assists, and 1.1 steals per game. Known for his speed, playmaking abilities, and toughness on defense, Schroder brings a level of experience and leadership that the Warriors will rely on as they push to turn their season around. Beyond the stats, Schroder's mindset and approach to the game align well with what the Warriors need. He's a proven competitor who thrives in high-pressure situations. His ability to take over the offense, create opportunities for his teammates, and attack the rim adds a dimension to Golden State's offense that has been missing at times. For Stephen Curry, the prospect of playing alongside a player like Schroder represents more than just another roster move. It's an opportunity to share the workload and ensure that the team remains competitive, even when he's not on the floor. Curry's ability to thrive off the ball, freeing himself for open shots, will be amplified with Schroder handling playmaking duties at key moments. Meanwhile, for Draymond Green, Schroder's arrival signals a shift in mindset for the Warriors. While the team has historically built success around its system of ball movement and spacing, Green sees Schroder as someone who can bring a different dynamic to the floor, one that might be necessary to keep up with the evolution of the NBA. Dennis has a different edge to his game. He's tough, he's aggressive, and he's not afraid to challenge his matchup. That's something we can really use, especially in games where we need a spark, Green explained. It's not about making him fit our mold. It's about finding ways to work together and figuring out how his game can help us win. The Warriors have been known for their ability to adapt and reinvent themselves throughout their dynasty. The arrival of Dennis Schroder marks another chapter in that process. With his experience, competitive drive, and versatile skill set, Schroder has the potential to become a key piece in the Warriors' rotation, helping the team overcome its recent struggles and make a push toward the playoffs. While it remains to be seen how quickly Schroder will integrate into the team, both Curry and Green's comments reflect a belief that his presence will bring immediate benefits. Whether by stabilizing the offense, energizing the defense, or taking pressure off Curry, Schroder's role with the Warriors is clear: to help the team win. As the season progresses, the Warriors will look to find their rhythm with Schroder in the mix. For now, the message from the team's leaders is clear. Dennis Schroder brings exactly what the Warriors need, and they're ready to embrace everything he has to offer.